it's Lindsay here with Pilates On Demand. Today we are going to be doing a Pilates wall workout for your arms and back with some light dumbbells. If you don't have light dumbbells, you could absolutely do this body weight. You'll still get a good burn. Dumbbell wise, I suggest something between 1 to 3 pounds, so not too heavy because it's all arms. It's gonna be high volume reps. We're gonna get a good burn. The reason your back is gonna get a lot of work is because we're sitting up against a wall. So I either want you to sit crisscross applesauce or legs straight out in front of you, whatever's comfortable, and then really move your body back into the wall. So hips are against the wall, the entire spine and the back of the head is finding the wall. If you find that your head is really far forward, just slide a pillow or a block between you and the wall and press the head back into it. So we're working posture the whole time. I want you to engage your core and lift up out of those hips. Are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. So grab on to your light weights. And I'm using 2 pounds, just so you guys know. We're gonna begin with serving. So I want you to roll the fronts of the shoulders, these guys, off the chest and press the back of the shoulder into the wall. Then you'll keep the back of the shoulder into the wall as we reach the arm straight forward. Then squeeze your bicep and pull the arm back into the waist. Okay, so the goal is to not let the shoulders round onto the chest, but to keep a nice open chest here. Okay, so we're going to exhale out and inhale back in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And breathing right into that rib cage and maintaining a nice steady posture as those arms move in and out. So the wall is really giving us a lot of support here. I'm sure you can feel that. So even though we have that support, I want you to keep lifting up. So your back is in one nice straight line and we're not collapsing into the movement. And yeah, that should be hard. It shouldn't be super easy to sit this tall because often throughout the day, we're not sitting this tall. And I always like to joke that we're serving some martinis. I know a lot of people say bread or brownies, so I guess you just have to find what motivates you, right? Good work, guys. We're gonna go for 5 more. For 5. And 4. Keep it up. Last 3. For 2. Okay, last one. We're going to keep the arms straight out in front of us. Pull the back of the shoulder into the wall and then draw small circles out and around. Nice and small. Out and around. Good. Last 2. Last one. Reverse that circle. Circling in and around. Okay, we're starting to warm up already. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Round your arms into a big semicircle. The shape of the arms will stay the same the whole time. Pull your rib cage back into the wall. Inhale, open your arms out into a big wide semicircle. Exhale, hug the tree. Fingertips right at the center of the chest. Inhale, we open. Exhale, pull your abs into the wall behind you. Now, one thing I want you to make sure that doesn't start to happen is that we talked about the collarbone rounding, right? We want to keep that open. Now, the other thing we want to look for in this one is that the shoulders don't start to lift up. Yeah, so sink those shoulders down the wall. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. I'm using my breath to connect to my core and my back ribs, especially on that exhalation. That's when I get even tighter through the stomach. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop those shoulders down, lift up through the crown of the head. Let's go for 5 more right here. For 5. And 4, I can definitely feel my posture working. That's good. For 3, 2, last one. Flip the palms up, bring the elbows into the sides. Try not to rest those arms. Open up that collarbone. Pull the rib cage into the wall behind you. So that middle back area, press it into the wall. External rotation, open your palms out to the sides, and then palms line back up with the elbows. Now we're moving from your elbow. So that means that everything above the elbow should stay still. So I like to think of squeezing my biceps, my upper arm into my side. Yeah, so what we don't want to happen when we open the arms is this, the elbows leaving the body. Good, so hugging the upper arm into the body is what is creating that resistance and tension for us. So even if you're doing this body weight, if you're doing it correctly and keeping those upper arms in, you're gonna feel it in the shoulders. Good, and making sure that the front of that chest is not rounded at all. We're lifting up, see if we can find an extra inch of height. I know I can. And those frontal ribs lace together and they pull into your mid-back. Awesome work, guys. Let's go for 8 more right here. 8 and 7 for 6 and 5 for 4. We're gonna stay wide in 3 for 2. Next one, open it nice and wide. I love this one coming up for the back. Palms forward. Reach the arms out to a T. Arms aren't touching the wall. Then squeeze the elbows into the sides and think of your shoulder blades and your back hugging your spine. Inhale, we reach out. Exhale, hug your upper back. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull the upper back together. Now when you do this, I want you to resist that, where your chest puffs up and your back leaves the wall. Bring your back into the wall the whole time. So the wall is great for our posture and giving us nice cues. So we can just maybe even close your eyes, feel your body in the wall. Inhale out, exhale, abdomen back, squeeze right at those shoulder blades. Breathe in, breathe out. And this is a good move for posture, great move to tone the back and all those little muscles. If you get uncomfortable sitting in a specific position, just switch the crosses of your legs or change the shape of your legs. As long as you feel like you're sitting evenly on the hips, you're good to go. Good, let's go 5 more right here. Working that waist back on the exhale for 5 and 4 for 3 and 2. Last one. Reach those arms all the way back out. Palms flip up. We're just in front of the shoulder, so we're not all the way back here against the wall, just a little bit forward. Now relax your shoulders and lift up taller through the top of the head. Bicep curl. Curl the wrist in, stretch the arm out. So I'm maintaining the same height of my elbow the whole time. My hand comes to my shoulder. I reach it out. Now these aren't too heavy of weights. I'm sure your shoulders are feeling this though. This is like a isometric shoulder hold the whole time. But bicep wise, you gotta squeeze the muscle. Okay, sometimes maybe clenching a fist for this one's better to really fire up. Good. I don't want you to just think about on the way in, also on the way out, as if my hand is pushing against the back of your hand, resisting you straightening that arm. That will give you extra bang for your buck. Good. Okay, breathe out. Breathe in. Here we go. Let's go for 5 and 4. Relax the neck for 3 and 2, and 1 more. Okay, find a 90-degree bend. Rib cage into the wall. This one's gonna get harder for the rib cage, but no problem, we got this. As you exhale, you'll press the arms up. Pull your shoulders and your mid back into the wall. Inhale, bend the elbows. Breathe out from your core. Breathe in through the nose, get taller. Exhale, ribs wrap around the spine. Inhale through the nose, ribs expand. So imagine saran wrap. Like you just got your whole stomach wrapped up in saran wrap every time you take an exhale. Feel that tightening of those muscles. When we press those arms up overhead, your shoulders are doing something called depressing. So to push the arms up, we're not lifting the shoulders up. Pull the shoulders down. So if you feel your shoulders, think about your back, your upper back. As you press up, do you feel them lifting up the wall? You want to do the opposite. You want to almost think of your upper back moving down the wall towards your low back. Good. Actively push your head back, keeping your chin parallel to the floor. Good, let's go 5 more right here. We've got 5. I'm feeling rosy in my face. I think we're building some internal heat. 4. For 3. And 2. And 1. Okay, arms come just to shoulder height. Our back is into the wall. Now move your shoulder blades into the wall. So it's like your arm is being pulled behind you into the wall. Bend your elbows into a row. Keep your ribs and your upper back against the wall as you extend the arms forward. Inhale back. Exhale, press. So there's 2 ways of thinking of this. It's a push-up like action, but when we pull the arms back, it's for the upper back. But what this is going to teach us while using the wall is that when we're doing a push-up, so when I extend my arms back forward, we don't want this action to happen, right? So we're keeping an openness in our chest when we push up. So next time you practice your push-up, remember this exercise against the wall. So a lot of times Pilates, if we're using like lighter weights or body weight, it can be a good foundation for us when we do more intense movements or more power movements or more strength training movements. And so good form is always a prerequisite before you start doing something a lot harder. Nice. See if you can find softness in the jaw, shoulders, and neck. They're definitely getting worked. Let's go 5 more for 5. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. 4. We'll work that upper back into the wall. 3. 2. Last 1. Flip the palms up, open the arms out to a TV, somewhere in between a T and a V. Inhale, the arms lower down, shoulders stay down. As we exhale, lift just to shoulder height. Breathe in to lower, get a little taller through that back. Breathe out to lift. Okay, we're having the palms up here. A micro bend in the elbow so that we don't hyperextend, so we don't want to be like this. That's dumping into the joint. Okay, and then let's really work into those abdominals. So that low belly is staying tight and lifted the whole time. And like I've been directing, we're breathing into the ribs. That is called posterior lateral breathing. And that is the kind of breath we try to work when doing Pilates. You guys are doing great. We're at the home stretch. Okay, we got 5 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, last one, arms stay up. Find more lift through the back body. Pull the tailbone and your rib cage into the wall. Now draw little circles, up, back, and around. We've got 10 each way to finish. Good, you should feel the back of the arm pull into the socket so the front of the chest is open. Okay, let's get it for 5, 4, we're almost there. We just got to reverse. Last 3, 2, 1. Mini circles to the front. This wraps it up. We've got 10. But hold on, let's keep that good form. 9, 8, 7, 6, here we go, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And release. Okay, let's leave the wall for a second and just take a little shake. It is surprisingly a lot of work for your spine and core to sit up straight. I am sure you're probably feeling that. Let's give ourselves a stretch. So pull your belly into the wall behind you, interlace your fingers, and then let's just round out that back. As you push your palms forward, we're spreading your shoulder blades apart. That should feel pretty good at this point. Inhale, come all the way up, big tall seat, and just breathe into the ribs. Let them relax. They just worked really hard for 15 minutes. Hands behind the head. Lean back into the wall, and we're opening up through the heart. Imagine your elbows are reaching out of your body towards the sides of the room. Side stretch it over to the left, reach that right elbow up. You can lean against the wall for support here if that feels good. Breathe into those right ribs. And exhale yourself all the way up and then over on that inhale to the right. Left elbow up, left hip down, lean back into the wall. Take a big breath in into that top side and find a lot of length. And then exhale all the way up through center, release the arms. Ooh, I think my shoulders got the most work there. Straight left arm. So a lot of times I see people do this stretch like this. It's not gonna give you as much, so completely straighten the arm. From there, pull it in, even if it can't come all the way in. So fully extend, shoulder down, and then pull it in. And other thing, try not to twist. Square that chest off. Good, release. Okay, super straight right arm, we pull it in. Maybe it can come all the way into the chest. Belly button should point straight forward. And relax that right shoulder down. Good, release. Okay, you guys, let's take a big breath in. Reach it up. And give yourself and your shoulders a hand. You did an awesome job. I hope you enjoyed this wall Pilates arms and back workout. This is all levels. Anyone could do this. And let me know how it went for you in the comments. My name is Lindsay Bushman. This is Pilates on Demand. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends and your family about the channel, your mom, your dog, your turtle. Tell them all. And I will see you guys on the next workout. Bye, guys.